Hey, oh, hey, it's Monday, and that means it's time to do our Monday minis. And it's the first Monday of November, so it's time to get November started off right. We have 6 brand new challenges to get started on today. So tune in to see what happens. Hey, y'all, happy Monday. I know it's Monday, and it's not really usually happy. I hope yours is going well. Uh, I'm pre-recording, so it's not even Monday for me yet. I don't really know what Monday has in store for me. I never do. But I am hoping for the best. So I'm hoping that your Monday is going great. And if it's not or didn't, I'm hoping maybe this video will just bring a little bit of fun to it. So let's get to it, shall we? Monday minis. Last week we finished up all of the challenges in this binder, which was the first time we ever did that. So we were able to wrap up October really well. And if you missed it, we did already post our October savings challenge wrap up, our allocation. So you should check that out if you haven't, because we did save really quite a bit for October. So very happy about that. But let's go ahead. We've got big plans for November and December, and then into the start of 2025. So this is going to kick it off. Let's take a look at what we've got. I'm going to set the money aside for just a second. I'm going to pull out our 6 new challenges that we are working on, and I will set this aside in case we need any. Let's look at who we will be saving with this week. All right, so in spot number 1, we have Magic Pumpkin Patch from Budget with Amanda and a freebie. So thank you for that. And if you will check out down below, I of course will link everybody below. In spot number 2, we have a cute pumpkin challenge from Floating Funds. In spot number 3, we have one that's kind of Thanksgiving themed. As pumpkins. It says there's always something to be thankful for, and this is from Budget with Carly. In spot number 4, we have Hello Autumn from Beezy's Things. So we have some acorns to color in on this one. Spot number 5, Sweet Like Pie Savings, again with Budget with Amanda. So we've got 2 with Budget with Amanda in there. Didn't realize that till just now, but that's okay. And then Nuts for Fall from the Craft Bin. So again, I will link everybody down below. We have a fresh start on all of them, so it's probably unlikely that we'll finish any today unless the dice are just super crazy. But we'll just see how it goes. So how much do we have to save with this week? First, let's set this over here so I can set my buyback 5s aside. And maybe you have already seen, but we do have 2 spicy 5s to be mixed in today. So we have a total of 51s and $10.05, so a total of $60. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and get to it. I promise I counted this before we got started, so it is in fact a total of $60. And I am excited to see where we get going. So as with previous weeks, we're going to stick with our $1 per icon unless there's already a number associated with it. So we have a couple that are going to be $1 per icon, but we also have a couple that have some other numbers associated. These are 2 per. This has a variety of 2 and 1, and this also has a variety of 2 and 1. So a couple of them may take us a little bit longer. We'll see how it works out. All right. So this is your first time watching our videos. Monday minis means we're going to use all mini challenges and usually freebies. And these are all freebies that I found on these creators' channels. We take our bills here and our dice and dice tower. The dice will tell us which spot is going to get the bills, and we do 2 bills per turn. All right, so let's get to it. All right, spot number 4, starting us out, Beezy Stinks. And off we go. So I hope your Monday went well or is going well. Work for me has been just crazy. So I imagine as I look forward to my week that I will be having another crazy Monday. So I'm glad I'm able to film these in advance because the way I've been feeling after work the last few weeks, I don't have a whole lot left. Of course, got to take care of the kiddos and whatnot, and that's just part of being a mom, right? But I don't have a whole lot left, so it's good that I'm able to record these in advance. But there's our first spicy 5. So I do hope you guys are having a good Monday. We need some for 4 or for 5 and 6. We don't have any yet. There's 5. 6 still has not gotten any love. We'll see how it goes. We've got big plans for November and December. As you might imagine, we've got some Christmas goals, of course, and then also want to start out 2025 on a really strong point. One thing I can kind of count on is this time of year with my husband's job being what it is. It is his busiest time of year. And although there, we got spicy 5 too for our first one for 6. So even though he's very busy and works much longer hours, does usually equate to a little more in the paycheck, which is good, not only for Christmas, but now that we're doing these, we're working so hard on our budget and being really intentional with our money, more so than we have been in years past. I'm excited to see how much of a difference budgeting and saving in this way will make. So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you come along to see how it works out. It's not that every other year we weren't careful with our money, but we always do spend a great deal on Christmas. Christmas is a big deal to our family, as I'm sure it is to a lot of others. And I don't always follow what my original plans were or what budget I had in mind and get kind of swept up in it. So I'm hoping this year I'll be able to be much more intentional with the money because my husband's going to work very, very hard and he's going to make more money than normal. It's just the way it works. We know this time of year means he won't be home, but the paychecks are bigger. So I want to do my part and make sure that I am really being wise with that hard work and the payoff from that. So with that being said, I have a lot of fun things planned for November and December for our videos. So if you're thinking about subscribing, this might be the time to do it. All right, so now that we've spent all of our money with the dice, we're going to go through and see what everyone got and start marking them off. Okay, so for nuts for fall, we have 1, 2, 3, and 5, making 8. So we have $8, and the little acorns here are $2 per. So that means for this week, we'll be able to cross off 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we will get this started off right with $8. All right. And then up next, we have one from Budget with Amanda. This is one that has the variety of numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we have a total of $4. I usually like to cross off the bigger numbers first, just to kind of get those out of the way, and just in case we have some weeks that we don't have as much to spare. But that means we're going to get started this one off for $4. All right. So last week we got to finish all of them, which is very rewarding. And this week we are going to start off probably with, the process of not finishing any, but getting a really good start. So for Hello Autumn with Beezy's Things, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So first off, we will take these 5 and take a buyback 5. So we have a total of 12 going in. And we said we were going to keep these as $1 per unless it says otherwise. And that just helps us move through some of these so I can share more with you faster. And I like doing that. So I'm going to write $1 here so that we remember that's what we decided. And we're going to be coloring in 12, which will be about halfway. So I'm going to fast forward through this while I color them in. All right, so there we go. We've got 12 going in, and we are already halfway finished with Hello Autumn. Okay, so if you saw a skip in the video, it's because once again I'm filming right as our tornado sirens decided to go off, because every week I fail to remember they're going to go off at that time. So I always pause the video there because it's just really loud and probably super annoying for anyone watching the video. Okay, so moving on to our next, we have our savings challenge with budget with Carly. There's always something to be thankful for. We're going to keep this at $1 since we said that we would do that. Although, let's see, we have four, so we have a total of 12 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So we would be finishing this one off right off the bat. I think I'm going to make a decision here and make each of these 2 just this time, because I don't want to finish it that quickly. Okay, so actually, that's not true. This would have been 15, but that's okay. We still would have been very, very close to finishing it, and I would like to see this stick around just a little bit longer. We do have a lot of challenges. I do have a lot of challenges ready to share with you, but no need to rush it too much. So if we have 12, one thing we can do is get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a buyback 5. Our adorable little corgi friend here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for another buyback 5 and 12. So with 12, we can now color in 6 at $2 each. So I will do that really quick and fast forward it. Okay, so now we have a total of $12 going into this one, getting us started right, and not rushing it too much. Yes, we could have almost finished it, but we do want it to be a little bit of a challenge. And I do know we probably will have a little bit of a higher income, and I want to make sure that we are saving as much as possible. Okay, so moving on to the next one. We have floating funds, and these will be $1 each. So give me a little marker out for that. Let's mark that down so we don't forget, since I'm already breaking rules. And let's see what we got for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Wow, I would say this has definitely been the big winner. So let's get 3 buyback 5s. 1, 2, 3. And let's get to marking off 16. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wow. If that one hadn't gotten so much, I would have think it would take us a little bit longer, but it was definitely lucky this week. So 16 going in, and that will only leave us with 5 for next week. So we'll just have to see how the dice rolls. So speaking of next week or upcoming goals, I have been hard at work in the background working on some new releases for the Etsy shop. A couple of things themed around the holiday season, so I'm going to be working to get those released as soon as possible. I've also been working on something that's kind of been bouncing around in my brain for a little bit. As you may know, if you watch my videos, our family is big into camping. And although we have put the camper away officially for the winter season, so we won't be camping for a few months, a lot of these down months are spent saving for the expenses that will come in the next season, like booking our camping spots. We have to do those in advance, and just preparing for the expenses. So I wanted to put together a box challenge inspired by all of these wonderful creators who've done box challenges like GB, and a couple I'll also introduce that I've purchased here in the coming week. But I wanted to do one that was on kind of inspired by a camping trip. So I am excited to release that one as well. It's my first box challenge. I'm hoping it will be liked. And if not, I will enjoy using it to save for our camping season. But I wanted to touch on that. And when I do finally release it, I'll, of course, show it to you in a video. All right, so our last one is again, budget with Amanda. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we'll get a buyback 5. Speaking of camping, there we are. Cute little campfire there. So we have a total of 8. And this one does have a variety of options on the circles we color in. So we'll go ahead, since we have an even number, we'll go ahead and color in as many of the 2s as we can. 1, so 2, 4, 6, and 8. So still a little ways to go on that one as well, but $8 will get us started. Oh, I know something else I wanted to mention, and I'm again pre-filming, so this may have changed, but as of the last time I checked, we were at 190 subscribers, which, wow, thank you guys. But as you may know, I'm also prepared my 200 subscriber freebie. It's ready to go and to be released. We are just 10 away from that 200. So if you haven't already subscribed, or if you have it in your heart to do so, to recommend our channel, I will be so excited to finally release that freebie. Again, lots of cute stuff coming with that. So you know how I am when it comes to releasing free stuff. I cannot decide what I want to do, so I end up doing several things. But I think you guys will like them, so I'm excited to release those. All right, so we're going to shuffle these up a bit, just so they have different spots than they had last week. And we'll put them back in their home. So as I suspected, we didn't finish any, but that's okay because we finished all of them last week. And we have some that are close. We'll have to see how next week works for them. So we will wrap up our Monday minis with that. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like and comment down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, as I mentioned, we'd really love to have you join us on this really fun journey, especially as we go into the next 2 months. So if you are considering doing so and are willing, please do. And I thank you in advance. All right. So I will say for now, that's all. Happy Monday. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And until I see you next time, hang in there. Bye.